All right, what's going on YouTube? We got this hole dug. We got a foundation here. We got to waterproof it. We got the thicker tar on the ties through the wall. And we got a piece of tape up here, and we're gonna get the tar sprayer out and we're gonna spray the foundation. And after we have it waterproof, we got to put our weepers in. We got to infill the basement, and then we're also prepping for a garage slab here. So I'll kind of keep you guys around for the whole job. Here's another look at the foundation. And this is actually the garage. We're moving it over to here. Gonna make a slab for that. "30 minutes later, we got a black foundation. We got a black leg. The handle started leaking and I didn't notice. Oh yeah, that's nice too. I love tar. I had to go pick up our machines, so we got the track loader and the excavator on board here. Makes it pretty easy to be able to drop these off right at site by barge, and we don't have to call the float in to move them like 5 kilometers. Faster and easier to do it this way. We're lucky that on this property we could head right up from the water with the excavator. You know, most of the time you're not gonna be able to do that, but it works out well this time. Land ho. I gotta get back out there though. Oh, shit, it's deep. Number 2. Holy crap. Is it a little dusty or what? We're gonna get all our stone on the pipe here, and then hopefully we get inspection and we can start backfilling. Definitely think I need some window cleaner. Holy crap. Well, this is one of those times where it'd be really nice to have one of those tilt rotator buckets that you see more and more these days. You know, the pivot bucket works all right if you're booming out parallel with the wall. It works all right, but when you're facing the wall, it doesn't work so good. Probably get down there with a shovel just to shovel the stone up against the wall on top of the footing more. I could just dump more and more stone in there until it got to that point, but that'd be a waste of stone. Speaking of saving stone, up until a few years ago, maybe a little more, but my dad would have us pail the stone onto the weepers with no machines on site to save time for the machine. So, you know, 2 guys would go out, tar the basement, and then pail a load of stone on. It was a lot of fun. Oh, I think we got the bill inspector here now. I'm sure there'll be some people that disagree with this, but we cover our weepers with paper. Okay, to backfill. But yeah, like I was saying, all we use on top of the stone is builder's paper. You know, that's all that's required by code. It's not actually even required if you used Big O sock, which I used. You don't have to put anything on. gonna dig out from the house for the weepers, and we're gonna do a dry well. We could drain the daylight here, but the customer rathers the dry well, so no biggie, we'll do that. Plus, we couldn't have better sand to be doing a dry well in. Fueling and greasing the boys up. Starting to look a little better around here. Need some more stone. Tomorrow I'll start infilling the inside, but I gotta put foam across that front wall there. I also have to put in like 6 piers across the front. It's a new day here. We're getting some sand and boulders delivered. We got to put some boulders at the front of the walkout on the sides. Got the boulders delivered with the sand, so it's nice and easy on the truck. Where are they? Out good. Which way should we put this in here? Try that. Got a couple stones in here now. We could get our negative slope away from the foundation. Some more sand, and we'll get some stone. Start infilling. See, we got our foam up there. Holding the foam with one hand, trying to get a bucket of gravel with another. Really easy. We're getting some stone into the foundation here. We got our laser set up. We're gonna level the stone 2 inches below the top of footing, and then put 2 inches of SM over the entire floor, and then our 4-inch concrete floor. Hopefully I can reach everything with the excavator and I don't have to wheel anything. Pretty much done all the stone I can from down here. Reaching with the excavator in now. Gonna go up top and reach over the wall and sprinkle. I'll be totally blind though, so I'll probably have to do a lot more raking. And there we go. All the stone is in. Now we move on to the piers, I guess. Starting to lay out the piers here, and I'll start digging. The only thing I have to be careful of is that dry well I put in out here. I did lay it out so it would be in between piers, but still don't want to accidentally get a little carried away with over excavation and dig into it. Couldn't ask for better ground to be putting piers in. I'm actually excited to put piers in. We got this pier done on the one corner. This is the front deck. It goes all the way across the front. So now we're gonna dig the pier on the other corner, so then we can string line all the piers in between, and they'll be perfectly in line. Make it a little easier to get in the hole too. Just when we thought we had a nice hole, goes and caves in. This first hole is gonna suck because I'm like 90% sure it's gonna be right on top of the customer's floor drain that he put in. Did we just narrowly escape it? I don't know if you guys could see that. Oh, my finger's giant right there. That black piece of ABS. The thing of beauty. So nice having beautiful sand like this to dig in. What's not so nice about the sand is how much you track everywhere. This is just from this morning. And it's like 10 o'clock. Maybe 11. Front's all done with the excavator now. We'll walk around the back and we'll put two piers in back there for the, I guess, the front entrance. I don't know, I always call this the front because this is the lake side. The driveway is the back. Go prep our two piers for right here. Perfect cut. Look at that. All right, this area was already grubbed out, all the organics taken out. I'm just gonna put in some A gravel, and then I'm gonna go get the roller and water, and we'll pack this and dig out our footings. And this is for the garage slab, if that wasn't clear, which I'm pretty sure it wasn't. Just working on the foam. Got the garage, kind of the rough size of it laid out on here. Gonna go back to town, grab the roller and 2 sonotubes that I didn't originally see on the drawing. They're the same size sonotube, but on the drawing they're like half the size, or the Bigfoot anyway. So I guess the drawing doesn't show any footing at all. I was putting 28-inch footings under the 10-inch deck piers in the front, and then there's these little 2 for just a small deck, and it just says a 10-inch sonotube, no footing. Well, it doesn't say no footing, but there's no footing specified. But I'll put in the 24-inch Bigfoot anyway. These are the next locations for the 2 piers I missed. This one is ridiculously close to the foundation. Really wish I knew it was there before, so I could have put it in before I backfilled down there. So the pier next to the foundation is gonna have to be down to the foundation depth because it was in the excavation. And then the pier closer to me, hopefully, is just gonna be 4 feet deep. Once I've got a hole opened up down to native ground in there, I'm quickly gonna put some stone in there before it keeps caving in, so then I don't have to keep trying to shovel it out and shovel it out and shovel it out. I think I'm just about there. Looking at the right side of my bucket, you can tell we're in the native ground there. All right, let's get some stone in there. Guess we're only like 8 feet deep here. I don't think it's gonna cave in. At least this side won't. Ah, yep, more had to cave in. All right, I've leveled this pad the best I could with the track loader by eye. We'll pull out the laser and we'll see how close we are. Within 2 inches, I'll put some water on it again, and then I'll roll it and fine tune it from there. All right, we're just laying out our cross corner here. I think it was 32, 3, and 16 right there. Ah, oh, my tape fell off, of course. All right, just lay out the last corner. Then we'll paint some lines and dig some footings. They're only gonna be 6 inches, so, or 10 inches total, but I only have to dig 6 inches of gravel since it's a 4-inch floor. Just over 32, 2.5. Got some fancy paint lines marked out here. Not necessarily marking anything, it's kind of just a reference line for me. We'll take our nice stakes out of the ground and we'll jump in the excavator. We got our big footings dug out here. I might take a rake and just tune it up on the side a bit. Well, there we go. Next item checked off the list. All tidied up, ready for forming. We're just tuning up our tracks from around the front of the house, and then we tune up along the side of the house, and then we'll prep for septic. Won't get a start on that until Monday though, because we won't have any trucks available today. There's a branch stuck on my camera and I just thought it was someone like standing behind me. It kind of scared me. Looks like we got a bottle in. Oh, we got another bottle, a blue one. Something white in there. Oh, I think I got like 4 bottles in here. Oh, some metal. 1 bottle, 2 bottle.
So, you know, there used to be a homestead here.
I have
like,
no idea what was here.
So, like more than 100 years ago, when they used to do logging, this was like it was all farm. That's why there's no
Okay.
tree. All these trees my dad planted. I guess.
So it turns out that white stuff is milk. Weird.
We got the septic tank coming first thing tomorrow morning, so we're gonna get the whole prep for that. No screwing around. You like my story rod? I really need to go and buy one. I'll just tune this up and then I guess that's pretty much it for the day. Here anyway. Well, I guess I kind of forgot that we were doing some video here, but we got our tank delivered this morning, and we'll start the bed now. We got Jeremy working on the garage pad, forming it, getting some rebar in there today, and give him a hand if he needs it, or he could give me a hand if I need it. For septic here now, just stripping off all the topsoil. We'll save it and the customer wants to reuse it instead of taking it back to our pit to have it screened. Finding some more bottles in here today too. 2 so far. Well, 2 that aren't broken anyway. Some really tough digging in here today. I think we might be waiting on some trucks. Lots of our guys are in need of trucks today, and I think we're down 1 or 2 trucks, so might be a bit of a wait. Oh man, that sun really makes it hot in here quick. I think we got a high of 30 today with like a humidex at 37, whatever that is in Fahrenheit. Too hot. Jeremy got the pad all formed, rebar, wire mesh, and I'm still waiting on trucks. That's neat. Found an old saw blade in here. Well, I finally got my first truck of the day. It's 201. Not the most productive day. About 2 minutes of work now, and then I get to wait for the truck again. We had Kevin show up with another load of sand here, so send Bob to get some stone, and we're gonna load a load of this onto Kevin, and then by the time Bob gets back, should be perfect timing. Got our filter sand in here now. The tank is pretty far from the bed. I'm just doing that so they want to possibly be able to drive a vehicle through here to get around down to the front of the basement. So I'll bury this pipe in some gravel and then they won't have any issues. Got our wash stone. Like people do their septics many different ways. Even within our company, each guy does it kind of a little bit different way. This is how I learned to do it. I kind of just pour 3 rows of stone. We got our pipe in here and it's leveled. We'll get some stone in here very gently. And then we will double check things to make sure it's still level. Most importantly, our header. And supported, and we'll just cover it with stone. We'll leave the ends of the runs exposed for the inspection tomorrow morning, hopefully. So we went back into the town and dropped my laborer off, and we picked up this awesome bucket here. I actually made this in like 4 hours a few years ago. It's a trenching bucket. It's about maybe half as wide as the excavation bucket. Just got to do a quick little electrical trench here, so I figure I use it. The old man thinks trenching buckets are unnecessary, but yeah, that's why I made one. Looks pretty professional, no? O'clock here. It's already 20 degrees. It's gonna be a hot one.
Gonna go help the guys pour concrete.
Steven's just wrapping up the last little bit here. Let's head up for the garage. Floors are all poured. We are short on concrete, about 4 piers, I believe. But we'll just come back and pour those by hand. Guys did nice work here today. Look at those cats, oh baby. We're back on site here with the 844 loader. Makes this place look pretty small. And we'll try and pick this up. What do you think? Ready? I think that's all I got for lift. We have lift off. I know, it's just when I lift up the fork stay level and it just comes closer. Still gotta deal with that piece of concrete. Well, I wanted to film more of that, but I didn't have the tripod for my phone, so I didn't set it up. And then things started to kind of go south while we were moving the garage, and the walls started to bow out. So things got a little iffy, and we had to re-rig it, but we got it moved onto the pad, and yeah, all is well. Well, that's it for the video. I think I did that job almost 2 months ago now, but I just haven't really had the time, been so busy with work. And you know, the motivation to edit work videos isn't quite as high as the motivation to edit sledding videos, because sledding's a lot more fun, but I still enjoy this, so I'll do some more in the future. But you know, work always comes first. I'm definitely getting excited for winter though. It's just around the corner. Planning to go to Hay Days, which is in like 40 days. So that would be pretty cool. Hopefully the border's good to go for that. And hopefully I'm ready for that, because I don't have almost anything prepared yet. Yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one.